paying, tying, etching, hoeing, hearing, spluttering, prancing, cuffing, waning, brooding, fidgeting, matting, fielding, muttering, remembering, coming, thanking, wishing, calling, having, surprising, admiring, admiringly, deserving, deservingly, etchings, scrapings, plottings, windings, rinsings, formality, barbarity, novelty, frivolity, feasibility, majority, genealogical, genealogically, mythological, mythologically, sentiment, agreement, imprisonment, commencement, refinement, preferment, fundamental, fundamentally, instrumental, instrumentally, instrumentality, chiefly, friendly, deeply, positively, friendship, citizenship, scholarship, leadership, usefulness, carefulness, gratefulness, heedlessness, hopelessness, sedulousness, backward, stalwart, brickyard, herein, hereon, here at, here to, hereof, herewith, therein, thereon, thereat, thereto, thereof, therewith, wherein, whereon, whereat, whereto, whereof, wherewith. Exercise 107. Paying, spying, stating, chewing, stitching, hiring, robbing, dying, edging, breaking, laughing, soothing, sighing, edging, showing, knowing, laying, failing, rowing, muffling, offering, pouncing, entrancing, chancing, scoffing, leaning, shining, pacing, paining, paving, joining, plotting, biding, promoting, folding, smattering, painting, skating, believing, cheering, nearing, adoring, adoringly, sparing, sparingly, sweepings, searchings, scoffings, failings, paintings, possibility, brutality, suitability, legibility, minority, legality, mythological, etymological, achievement, payment, refinement, consignment, monumental, regimental, experimental, absolutely, politely, nicely, urgently, attractively, possibly, horsemanship, stewardship, editorship, heedfulness, heedlessness, lawfulness, lawlessness, forward, wayward, dockyard, backyard, thereafter. Exercise 108. Sapping, tying, teaching, fearing, webbing, wading, lodging, shaking, flogging, loving, scathing, sewing, rushing, slaying, roaring, dispensing, enhancing, craving, surrounding, ballooning, opposing, menacing, puffing, disjoining, caning, concerning, pleating, obtruding, permitting, scaffolding, flitting, smothering, dissecting, smelting, sauntering, peaking, castings, solubility, singularity, fatality, novelties, etymological, accompaniment, effacement, sentimentally, vainly, frankly, exhaustively, chairmanship, clerkship, playfulness, credulousness, indifference, hereby, thereabout, whereunto. Phrases you will be able to, we are able to, at the same time, at some time, for some time, this was, that was, according to the exercise 109. Herewith, we have pleasure in forwarding to you several mining market cuttings from this morning's papers, and we hope to add thereto within a day or two. The world minds have been strongly supported in consequence of the announcement of the success of recent crushing operations, and as the labor costs are likely to be reduced sharply, there is no reason why the experiments should not be carried further. You will recollect that we warned you against your extreme hopefulness regarding the possibility of profit from the new workings, but you were sanguine to the point of recklessness. Irregularities in the directorship have come to light, and unfortunately, our pronouncement as to the mineralogical conditions has been amply justified. We shall send you a supplemental report later and will keep you constantly advised of any changes in the situation. Exercise 110. I am sorry to interfere with the arrangement for the announcement of the concert season But at the same time, I am compelled to say that I think the form proposed is not likely to have the effect of introducing new members to the society. I fear the psychological effect of the wording of the circular, which is more like a command or instruction than an invitation. I think it will provoke a feeling of resentment in the minds of those whom you are addressing, and at the same time convey a false impression. I am conscious of no selfishness in communicating with you on the matter because it is quite immaterial to me whether the membership is large or small, but as the instructor and conductor of the choir, I must, in self defense, warn the committee against a possible misconstruction of their circular. I think you will be able to induce them to change it. I have been wanting to see you for some time, and if you will call sometime during the coming week, I shall be glad of a little conversation with you. Revisionary exercise. I cannot quite understand how you came to act as you did in the court today, nor how you could put the case against that child with such particular force, missing no opportunity that you were able to seize to make the poor child appear guilty of the theft. You may say that without the evidence of the gentleman whose purse was taken, and without the statements of the other gentlemen who said they saw the child put her hand into the old gentleman's pocket, there would certainly have been no case for the jury. But surely, according to the evidence of the guard called by the defense, there was more than a doubt that the prisoner was the child seen by the gentleman who testified. The guard told a straightforward tale, and though you tried to shake his evidence, you failed to do so except towards the end when he admitted he saw a gold coin drop apparently from the child's hands to the ground. I think you were a little short with the guard, and I was glad when the people in the court cheered his final reply. They cheered him too at the end of the case under protest by him and his friends. I do not believe the poor child came out of the yard as stated by one of your witnesses, and indeed I did not believe a word of that witness's evidence. It was given in a bad spirit, in a tone which sent a shiver through everyone in the court. I know that at least a third of his story about the school and the wonderful instruction he had received there was untrue. I know this because I went to the school myself, and you will find my name inscribed on the roll of honor hanging in the large hall. It is not wonderful, therefore, that I have a doubt of that man's word. It would be rather more wonderful if I believed his story. I think that he is a selfish, vindictive fellow, and it will be instructive to follow his future. Anyway, I shall set about an appeal for the child whom I believe to be absolutely innocent of the crime alleged against her.